We can do fiction.
Hey, wait, the fuck
Fiction?
this nigga
Okay.
just jumping right in
So
debate?
my most notable fiction,
This
bro,
nigga's
is
a
gonna
bitch.
be
Fuck you,
probably Jujutsu Kaisen. So we could talk about Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yo,
Dear
bro, let's start
Lord.
doing Record of Ragnarok, bro. That shit sounds fun as fuck, bro.
Man, I don't know nothing about Record of Ragnarok. I do like the anime though. I fuck with the anime.
Wait, would you
Alright,
like to
see,
do?
so
Would you
what
like
do
to
you
do a
know about
2v2?
Jujutsu Kaisen, bro? Do you have any hot takes on Jujutsu Kaisen?
I know a bit about Jujutsu Kaisen, but I wanted to know if you wanted to do a 2v2.
With
Dude,
who?
no, I'm not interested.
Damn.
Damn.
Bro.
No, you basically just said you
I need some
ass.
amps.
Look,
this
if you
thing.
look, I know you're primarily in like I guess they call them an IRL debater. So
A low
whatever you're
tier.
comfortable with there, whatever you're comfortable with on JJK. I'm just trying to throw hands for Jester server, bro.
Bro, we can just do One Piece, nigga. We can just do One Piece.
Uh,
Hop on this shit, nigga.
Yo, folks, let's debate One Piece.
Yeah,
One Piece.
because
That was kind of cold.
Okay, look, I don't know too much about One Piece, but give me some topics. I'll tell you if I can do them.
One Piece.
Oh
One
shit, let me
Piece.
wow, let me see. Let me
bro,
look at my
do
tail.
King vs category, nigga. Do King vs category.
King versus
Don't do
bro.
this.
King slams. Okay, King obviously slams.
Wait, I have Mako, like I know above the Marine for Admirals.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
that nigga ego the shit out of you, bro. Lucky.
Alright, never mind.
Are you talking about the wait? My fault. You said the Marine for animal, so that's
I don't
pretty.
even know
That's
what to
pretty.
say.
Wait. I mean, we could take that topic. Do you think that Kizaru post time skip is relative to how he was pre time skip? Because I don't think he got much stronger.
Yes.
I think you got
I don't
weaker, nigga. I think you got weaker. You got weaker.
You think he got weaker? Wait,
Yeah.
why?
Wait, bro, they're over talking me. Nah, I
Nah,
don't mind
Yani,
them
shut the
being
fuck up,
related to each
nigga.
other.
You got weaker. Let me explain to you why.
Yeah, go
I
for it.
think that like Marine Ford Kizaru is relative to post time skip Kizaru.
You say he's
Hello?
relative to which Kizaru?
Post time skip Kizaru.
Yeah, I agree. So I think that form of Kizaru probably bullies Marco pretty badly, actually. Like, assuming
Because of
he's
the
going
Bro,
Luffy
this
all
did
out.
not happen, nigga. This did not
Is it
And to be
because of the
clear,
Luffy fight?
if he's well,
Yes,
yeah, of course it's because a part of it's because of the Luffy fight, but I mean, I do think that Kizaru has better feats against stronger opponents like Luffy. It's like he's actually displays the capacity to damage, I guess we'd call them Yonko tier or Luffy level opponents, whereas Marco hasn't really shown that capacity even against weaker durability opponents like the Admirals.
Bro,
So,
they literally fought each other. They fought each other, nigga.
Do
They
you
fought each
wait,
other in Marineford.
bro? I'm being overtalked by
And
someone. I don't know
Kizaru
who that is.
only won because of the fact that
wait,
Marco
hold
got
on,
caught
wait,
off guard.
chill, bro. I think the other guy was talking.
I don't care about Yani.
A little bit.
What the
Okay,
fuck?
I don't
Okay,
care about what
anyways.
you.
I was
That
gonna
nigga
say
say he
that.
don't care about you, bro. Lucky.
Yeah.
So okay, so
Like,
yeah, just to clarify, do we agree that Kizaru at least is like he's stronger, has better AP than Marco, like by far? It's not.
I
we
disagree. I
don't.
think that the same Kizaru that was fighting Luffy and holding back Luffy. I'll get into that later though. That's the same Kizaru that was overpowered by Marco. I'm not like Marco literally just overpowered him.
Wait, when we say overpowered by Marco, number one, I think it's ridiculous to say that Marco, because I know what you're referencing when he kicks him down. Number one, when he kicks him down, he doesn't really do any damage whatsoever. Number two, I think it's ridiculous to imply that Kizaru was even remotely going close to all out. There's nothing to indicate that
Why would you hold back
at all. Why would he hold back?
Like why would you
Like
hold back
against
while
Marco?
blocking, you know?
Wait, first of all,
as in like
actually,
you know when you're
okay,
blocking
go ahead,
someone's
clarify.
attack.
What you
Yeah,
mean
like
against Marco? He was trying
when you're blocking
attack
somebody's
Whitey, by
attack,
the way.
you have no reason to hold back that specific block. Like you're pushing your force against their force. Why would he hold back in that instance?
Are you asking me for like theoretical answers? Because I don't think that there's solid evidence that he's either holding back significantly or that he's going all out. What I'm saying is that it's silly because there are a multitude of reasons we can think of. Number one, he could be conserving his energy. As we know, there are stronger people on that battlefield than Whitebeard. Number two, Kizaru just doesn't seem to take anything seriously. He doesn't really use a lot of named attacks other than, I think, the Sacred Yasuka Jewels, I think it's called, which he doesn't even do in that exchange. So there's a lack of named attacks going on. He's probably saving energy for stronger opponents. He's going against somebody who's well below his pay grade, that being a Yonko commander. I think there's a Green Bull statement where he says, I would lose my reputation as an admiral if I lost to people like Yonko commanders, which is to say, people on admiral level like Kizaru and Green Bull probably aren't going that much against Yonko commanders. They're probably not going that hard. Like, do you think that's agreeable, or
I don't mind saying that he might have some reason to hold back during the entirety of like Marineford. But in that specific instance, when he's like blocking somebody and he's trying to like avoid damaging himself and Marineford, like he would genuinely have zero reason to like he's incentivized to go all out when he's blocking and pushing back
Wait,
against
could you
Marco's
address
force.
the reasons I gave though? Because I gave not to cut you off, but I gave two things. I gave you theoretical reasons he would be holding back, and then I gave you actual evidence that Admiral tier characters are well beyond Yonko tier characters, which is to say, there's reason to believe he was holding back, and we just do flatly know that he's much stronger than Yonko Commander tier characters. It's just stated with Green Bull. What do you have to address that?
I feel like it's a bit. I feel like Marco is a bit of an exception there, just because of his general performances in Marineford. And then for like
Wait,
the
why?
first reason, like I'm pretty sure you referred to like conservation of energy. Yeah, like that was the one I was
Wait,
addressing earlier, because
can we
he
go
might be
back to
holding
what
back
you
during
just
the
said?
entirety
Wait,
of Marineford.
can we address what you just said, where you said Marco's an exception
like
because
I
of
need
his
two
performance at
arguments.
Marineford?
Wait, I just want to just like clarify both arguments, then they can speak after.
Okay, we can collectively do that. Then we'll go back to that one.
Yeah. So like with the conservation of energy that like
Bro, you can't
Kizaru
even
was
speak
doing. I don't
English.
mind
Why is he
agreeing
debating?
him doing that through the entirety of Marineford, but like there might be some instances where he's incentivized to go all out and then use some of his energy he's conserving. Because obviously then he'd
Wait,
be conserving energy for no reason.
there might be, or do you know that there are?
I mean, I have strong reason to think in that specific instance he had like what do you call it, a reason
Okay,
to
play
go all
those
out.
reasons out.
Yeah, like I feel like if you're blocking somebody's attack who's attacking you, I feel like taking damage is more of a waste of energy than not taking damage. And I feel like
He
he
didn't
has no
take damage.
reason
He
to take
didn't
damage
take
there. I think just
damage.
waiting
He
to get
didn't
hit.
take damage. Wait, he didn't take damage. Both him and
Uh,
Marco acknowledge he didn't take damage after getting hit.
yeah, but he still damaged Marineford, which is something he doesn't want to do.
He damaged Marineford?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, can you prove that he wouldn't have damaged Marineford more had he gone all out and slammed Marco to the ground? Like,
Bro,
how
you
would you
know
even
mean,
what,
prove
like
that?
Yani, bro? I'm going against you,
the
How
whole
would you
Nicky.
the
even
whole
begin
thing
to
that's
prove
in
that?
question
I'm
is
going against you, Nicky.
That's just
I'm against you,
entirely.
man.
Well, number one,
Fuck
I
you.
think that's entirely unfalsifiable. Whether or not he did more damage allowing himself to get thrown, as opposed to if he went all out against somebody who, according to Green Bull, one of Kizaru's peers, who they're often compared in power, Yonko commanders are exceptionally below, such to the point that an admiral would lose their reputation, lose their prestige if they lost to them. Which is all
uh-huh.
telling me if this character is blocking a vastly weaker
Bro, don't
character,
get
and then
blown out by
that
this,
weaker
Nicky.
character that weaker character overpowers his block and throws him to the ground and he takes no damage, that tells me, yeah, he's probably back for a variety of reasons that we laid out.
Like generally, I don't even mind agreeing to the idea that like Yonko commanders like might be below admirals, but specifically speaking about Marco, I think there's a strong narrative case for him being relative to the admirals, especially inside of Marineford. Like you can see with the Akainu clash, but I don't want to bring up too much like new points with the Akainu clash. We can come to that later. Specifically with Kizaru there, like I don't. It doesn't matter about like how much damage that like Kizaru would have gotten or like Marineford would have gotten. Like I don't really care about that. It's more so the fact that Marineford was damaged anyway, even after Kizaru attempted to block Marco. If it's
Yeah,
the
that's
case that
fine,
like,
but
everything is
but
still
there's
way
an
stronger, why didn't
unfalsifiable.
he just not get hurt by Marco? Like why couldn't he just push him away?
Yeah, I mean that's fine that you could say there was still damage, but there's an unfalsifiable claim within it that okay, there would have been less damage if Kizaru had gone all out, right? Or there would
There
have
would
been
have been no
less
damage.
damage if Kizaru had overpowered them. That's an unfalsifiable claim. You have no way of proving that. And then number two, you keep on saying Marco's an exception. We've seen exceptions for Yonko commanders. Think of Ben Beckman, for example. There's multiple databook statements, I think in-series statements and feats to showcase that he's rivals to the admirals, to say that he is somewhat equal to Shanks or comparable to Shanks. We have none of that for Marco. Nobody ever says or ever like states that Marco is comparable to Whitebeard, comparable to a Yonko, or comparable to somebody of that stature. Which is to say, I don't know what you mean when you tell me that Marco's an exception. If you just mean to say he's a stronger than average Yonko commander, that's true. But Green Bull basically says Yonko commanders in general, which I have no reason to believe that doesn't include Marco, are well below admiral level.
Okay,
So
like
I'm gonna give
the
you
fact that
a chance to respond to that, but I think if your response is inadequate, doesn't bring up anything new, I think we can just move on.
okay, cool. I think the fact that Marco is above the other Yonko commanders is enough reason to say that like to give us some ideas about him being an exception to that rule. Because we see him fight two Yonko commanders at the same time, and like he's like being able to fend them off at the same time. I don't know if that's something that the other Yonko commanders are capable of doing. It makes him an exception. And the fact that he has a narrative regarding him clashing with Akainu equally, a bloodlisted Akainu that has a reason to be going all out. And then for the point earlier, the whole point is okay, if you think that Kizaru is massively above Marco to the extent where he can easily or like overpower him in general, then why is he not using enough force when he blocks? Not to like completely overpower him, but to just push him away, right? Like we would expect Kizaru to be able to push Marco away, like maybe not to the floor or something, but just slightly enough away to make distance. Why is he not doing that? Instead, why is he making Marineford take damage, which is something that he does not want to do?
So here's a couple things. So when you say that, oh, Marco was clashing with King and Queen, number one, those were not King and Queen anywhere near their full power, right? If you compare Queen in his performance against Sanji, all the techniques he pulls out, all the weaponry that he uses, if you compare King in his fight against Zoro, where he's using these massive named attacks, he's turning on his flames, which give him comparable durability to fucking Kaido, right? So where Roronoa Zoro was able to scar Kaido, but he was not able to do the same to King before somewhere around the end of their fight. So we know they never pull all of that out against Marco. And still, Marco is exhausted. He's fatigued. He says as much. He's sweating after a few minutes of skirmishing with them. So no, I don't think that separates him significantly from the other Yonko commanders. That's number one. Number two, I don't think there's this narrative that Marco is clashing evenly with Akainu in the way that you think that it is, right? Marco seems to have a great defensive Devil Fruit ability, which allows him to stall people out. We saw him stall out Kaido somewhat. We saw him stall out Big Mom somewhat. We saw him stall out Kizaru and Akainu somewhat. But he lacks really anything else in terms of AP, ability to do damage. We've pretty much never seen him do real damage against high tiers, and we've never seen him display significant stamina that puts him on the high tiers. In fact, the stamina he displayed against King and Queen suggests to me that he has a stamina issue. So you can say that for a time he'd be able to stall out Kizaru, but what would inevitably end up happening is that Kizaru is going to wear him down over time. His Devil Fruit abilities are going to wear down in potency, and eventually he's just going to get fucked up by somebody who we have statements and feats for being well above him. So I mean, that's just my response to that, bro.
Okay, so like for that specifically, like the way his Devil Fruit works, like as I understand it, is that whenever somebody's attacking him with some type of like special attack, this is like especially emphasized in the case of heat-based attacks, he nullifies the heat or like the special ability that comes from that attack. So for example, if I were to throw like hot magma at Marco and he catches it into his hand and using the fire ability, the blue fires, he'll be able to nullify the heat that comes from that magma. But what he doesn't nullify is force. I don't have any reason to think that Marco is able to nullify the force that comes from attacks. It's not like he's a sponge. In all of these instances, he's pushing back against the person. Specifically in the Akainu instance, Akainu is pushing towards Marco, right? So maybe, yeah, okay, Akainu's fire or like Akainu's heat is being nullified, but the force Akainu is outputting, his AP, is not being nullified. And then eventually,
yeah, that's
they get
fine.
into
This doesn't disagree. This doesn't disagree with anything. All you're telling me is that Marco is going to be able to stall for a time against Kizaru. That doesn't say anything about his stamina. That doesn't say anything about his durability once he runs out of stamina, which we know to be shit because he was literally one-shot or two-shot by Kizaru on Marineford the second that his Devil Fruit was turned off. And it doesn't tell me anything about his ability to actually harm Kizaru. I guarantee you there are not going to be any feats you can show me that are going to convince me or anybody that Marco has the ability to significantly damage Kizaru.
Oh
There
yeah,
just
he has
aren't.
durability negation. He can like directly affect Kizaru's organs.
Okay, show me. Okay, but we see this durability negation against people like we see it against Kizaru himself when he kicks down Kizaru, or when he kicks down King, or when he kicks down Queen, and they're not really that damaged. They're fine.
That wasn't his durability negation. It's a named attack which has a shockwave inside of it that he uses against Queen, and Queen is like extraordinary damage. Like Queen is in his most tanky form.
Extraordinarily damaged.
Yeah, like I think he's damaged to a high extent. Yeah.
I remember when you say a high extent, I remember the scene you're talking about. He spits out a little bit of slobber, a little bit of saliva, and then gets back to it. You're telling me, wait, you're telling me that he makes Queen somebody who doesn't even scale to Sanji? By the way, Sanji does not scale to Kizaru. He's an egghead. So a Sanji victim he does some damage to, and that's close that he beats Kizaru.
When the
somebody
fuck
who's
did
tiers above him.
By the way?
Wait, I don't see the issue with this. If Queen has a Devil Fruit, like Queen's Devil Fruit type is a type of Devil Fruit that is renowned for its durability. Like obviously, if Kizaru doesn't have any type of durability amplifying like abilities, right? And Queen does.
He has Haki.
And
He has Haki. What do you mean?
Wait, hold on. Wait. Even ignoring this whole durability point, the whole point of the attack is that.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean ignoring the durability point? Your entire thing is proving that Marco can even hurt him.
It's irrelevant. It's durability negation, folks. What the fuck?
Durability negation is something every fucking pirate in the New World has. That's just what regular advanced fucking armament has. What are we talking about? Do you think Luffy was using advanced armament in Gear 4 when Kizaru blocked it and was fine? The answer is yes, by the way. Please don't rat on that.
I mean,
Every relevant pirate in the New World has durability negation.
I don't think it's the same durability negation though. Like,
wait, scale Marco's durability negation above advanced armament, bro. Please, I would love to see.
No, like I think it's quite literally different types of durability negation. It's not like a scale thing where Marco's is more potent. I think it's different types of it.
Okay, so it's not. So what do you mean? Okay, what's the different type then? Explain it. Break it down for us.
Okay, yeah. So with like fucking Luffy's one, he's like implanting, like he's punching you, and then he's pushing the haki through you. Okay, so obviously, if you have your own haki, I guess you can push back against the force of like Luffy's haki that's going inside of you. I don't care about that. But when Marco's one, it's specifically stated to be a shockwave, and the way in which shockwaves are explained in the data books and the manga is that they go through, like they literally pass through your body and directly attack the part of the body that they're aiming for.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying that the difference maker is that you can push back against haki durability negation with your own haki?
Yeah, presumably so.
Wait, to be clear, wait. That's not presumably so, because we get told explicitly that haki has the property of negating certain devil fruit abilities. We see that in Big Mom and Kaido versus Law, right? We see that kind of fuckery. We see that with the ability of haki to nullify logias and make them tangible. So we have absolutely every reason to believe that haki would be able to push back against devil fruit induced shockwaves. We absolutely have reason to think that. So no, that's not a real distinction.
I think you're confusing like the point that I'm trying.
That's not a real distinction.
It is a real distinction.
Wait, did you not just confirm that you were claiming that haki would not allow people to push back against Marco's shockwaves? That wasn't your claim?
No, okay.
You didn't just say that?
What I'm saying is the way that advanced armament and haki works in like an offensive sense is that when he's using it to like attack somebody's like inside organs, he's pushing the haki through the person's body, right? So he has to make contact with their body first.
But what's the second part of that? What's the second part that you confirmed you were arguing against? The second part was you can push back with your own haki in a way that you cannot do versus Marco. That's just not true. That's not true at all.
And why is it not true?
Because as I just explained to you, we've been told and it's been shown that powerful enough haki has the ability to nullify certain aspects of devil fruit. It can make logias tangible. It can nullify the effects of honest to God, the craziest hacked out devil fruits like Law's. It just nullifies some of Law's abilities. Oh, it nullifies some of Law's durability negating abilities as well, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we know this.
Can you give examples of haki?
I don't know. For example, I would assume that you agree that Law's devil fruit, when it cuts you into pieces, when it splits apart your body, that's ignoring your durability, right? He can't do against people like Kaido and Big Mom.
My question was about shockwaves.
Yo, what's up?
My question was about shockwaves.
It was about what?
Shockwaves.
Yeah, are you not arguing that the shockwaves are a named ability that come from his devil fruit? Why would that not fall into the same category of something that could be nullified by haki?
Because it's not something intrinsic to the devil fruit. Like it's not like something that's
you just argued it was. You argued it was a named attack from the devil fruit.
Okay, like oh my god, the named attack, like the named attack causes the shockwave, but the shockwave isn't.
So does it come from the devil? Does it come from the devil? Not.
Yeah, I know, but it's not a specific devil fruit ability like fucking Akainu's magma.
No. Does it? Is it an ability that is propelled by the devil?
The question already.
Devil fruit enable him to use that ability.
I think I've answered the question already, bro.
No, you're not answering it clearly. I want a clear answer. Does it come from the devil fruit?
So if we take your definition, right? Fucking the force, Akainu's AP.
Why are you avoiding the cut? You've been so willing to engage up until now. Does the ability come from his
AP, right? Is a consequence of his devil fruit. Therefore, haki can easily negate Akainu's AP. Is that what I'm hearing?
Hold on. To be clear, we do see haki nullify Akainu's abilities. We see it with Shanks. So nice try, I guess. Can we get a clear answer? His AP as well. His attack was stopped. The force and the power behind it, fueled by his devil fruit, was stopped by Shanks' haki defense. Can I get a clear answer? Does that shockwave ability come from his devil fruit, and is that something that could be nullified with haki? I just want clear answers on that.
No, okay. I think I've been really clear. I don't think it's nullified by haki, and insofar as they come from devil fruit, yeah, there are like millions of things that come from devil fruits that are not directly
Why are
nullified
you?
by haki. Yeah.
Why are you, bro? Do y'all see this level of evasion? Yeah, there are millions of things that come from devil fruits. I can't really say.
No,
if it
wait,
comes from
well, I
devil fruit.
clarify. There are
I don't really
millions of
know if it's a
things
devil
that
fruit
come
ability.
from devil fruits that are not
Okay,
nullified by
but you
haki.
know
Like,
what I.
why are
But you
you
clearly know what I'm asking you. You clearly know what I'm asking you.
I
Is
don't
it
know
the
what you're
devil
asking me.
fruit
I think
from
you're
which?
fucking confused and
Is,
messing
how do
around
I
here,
make
bro.
it more clear? How do I make it more clear? Does that ability to produce shockwaves come from the phoenix fruit? Is that something that he uses the phoenix fruit to produce as an ability? Is it?
It's not an ability within of itself, if that's what you're asking me.
Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the theory because you proposed that this was something that was special, it was a named attack that's special to Marco's devil fruit, that the shockwaves are attributed to his devil fruit. We know the things produced by a devil fruit can be nullified with enough hockey. I think Kizaru has enough hockey. We can move on.
Okay, but okay, before we move on, right? Because I don't think like we did anything substantial on this point. When you say the things that are produced by devil fruit can be produced by haki, is that applicable to every single thing that's produced by devil fruit?
By every single thing, no, but I think that some abilities are clearly things that come from the devil fruit or are enabled by the devil fruit. I think
answer my question.
Marco's shockwave. I think Marco's shockwave is one of them. You seem to think that Marco's shockwave was a named attack that came from the devil fruit until 5 minutes ago when I pressed you on if hockey could nullify it, and then suddenly you couldn't answer the question of if it comes from the devil fruit, at least not directly. So
Okay,
I
okay,
think you
hold
know
on.
it's a losing point on your end.
Do you think that Queen has haki?
That
Yes,
Queen
okay.
has
I'm
hockey.
not gonna ask that one question. Yeah, Queen has haki. Is Queen using haki against Marco? Why? If no, why? If yes, then
Is
obviously it was not negated.
Wait, are you dumb? Do you think having any amount of hockey means you can negate any devil fruit ability? Do you think that's what I'm arguing?
No, obviously not.
Okay, so then whether or not
Yeah,
Queen
yeah.
used hockey was able,
Okay, okay. Hold on.
Queen not negating Marco's devil fruit abilities with his hockey is not going to defeat the fact that Kizaru's hockey is much stronger and probably would negate that ability.
Yeah,
Right?
but
Like
then
that's obvious.
okay. Hold on. If number one, you have to give me like strong enough reason for me to believe that Kizaru's haki is that much stronger, right? Which I don't have any reason to believe.
Yeah, I
Because
can give you a reason.
yeah, wait,
Kizaru's
okay.
hockey was
If you're,
strong
wait,
enough to.
hold on.
Yeah,
Cut
to
me
be
off now.
clear,
Cut
wait.
me off.
I
If
can
you're
give
gonna
you a
refer
reason.
back to
I
the
can give you a
idea
reason.
of these Yonko commanders being weaker than the admirals, right? You're
I
gonna have
can
to
give you.
explain
No.
to me why
Why are
these
you trying to
admirals.
precog my argument? Why are you trying to precog my
Why are you
argument?
cutting
That's
me off
weird.
though? Like, why are you cutting me off to do it? Like, why are you cutting me off to argue?
Because I'm not. Of course, I'm going to cut you off when you ramble about precogging my argument. It's a waste of time.
Get him.
I don't
I
even
wasn't
need to
even
use this.
putting your argument until you cut me off.
Use that rhetoric for.
Oh my goodness! Look, we don't even need to use the Greenville
Hey,
statement
folks,
again.
you're losing, man.
We just directly have the feats that somebody who should be stronger than Queen in terms of hockey, and Gear 4 Snake Man Luffy was contending on a relatively even level with Kizaru. Kizaru was effectively blocking his hockey strikes. Do you think that Kizaru is just that much of a physical beast he can do that? Or do you think maybe he has good enough hockey to contend with Gear 4 Yonko fucking Luffy Snake Man? I think we all know the answer.
Well, I think he is a fucking physical beast that can do that. And I'm not being dishonest when I say
And
this.
he has good
It
enough.
could,
Well,
hold
so
on.
is Luffy.
It could be a conjunction of both things, bro. Like I don't see why it has to be
Okay,
one or the other.
Luffy's also a physical beast. So clearly, we can just agree they're both physical
I mean,
beasts with
I mean,
crazy
by the
tier
way, I
hockey.
don't think like I even have a good reference point to scale Luffy because the Luffy
Also,
that fought Kaido
we can
was
look.
using advanced conquest haki.
It could be Luffy. It could be Luffy doing that. It could be the fact that Kizaru, along with the two other people who were relative to him at the time, Aokiji and Akainu, were able to nullify Whitebeard shockwaves. That's another good point, by the way. They literally nullified the shockwaves. Do you think Marco has better shockwaves than Whitebeard
Wait,
does?
okay.
I don't even know why I didn't think about that.
Hold on, that's a great point. Can you send me a
Oh,
scan
that
of that?
doesn't count. You need a
No, wait,
scan of them
Oh,
blocking.
but Fox,
Wait, that
Fox, that was three
actually
people.
don't
like
do
That
that.
was
why
three
did you
people
give the
negating
argument?
one
Like,
attack.
great. Can you send the scan of that?
Like,
Okay, I can send you the scan of that. Holy shit.
yeah, but we're like, it was three people negating the attack, so it's like,
Shut
It
the
was what
fuck up,
negating
man.
the.
Shut the fuck up.
Who's the African nigga in the background?
Also,
Bro,
Sync,
this is
why
the
can't we
vulture
debate,
outside
bro?
of my car, bro.
Sync, why can't we just
Hold on,
debate
let
like
me
after
look
this?
shit up. Let me look
Because
this
I
shit
don't
up.
want to, man.
Bro, why do you want to hunt like easy niggas like Careless? I don't understand. Why run?
No,
I mean,
it's
bro, that's his
because the
level, bro.
easy.
Of course,
It's
he wants to
no,
do
that's
that.
the no, that's the point, bro. I don't really care
My
about debating. I just
wait,
want to
wait,
headhunt the shit.
my Google is
I just want to
bugging, bro.
headhunt the niggas I know I can beat that be talking
Yo,
shit.
Shall I set up the scan for you?
Yo, chill out real quick. My Google's bugging, bro. If one of y'all, I can still try to find it. One of y'all could post it. It's just the three admirals standing there. Three admirals.
Wait, that's not even the fucking thing. Wait, okay, hold on, folks. Forget fucking sending this guy. I just realized what you're talking about. So
You don't
you
think
meant like
you don't
wait,
think
hold
they're
on.
using hockey to block it?
They're not using haki in the sense that I thought you were referencing, yeah. When you said haki to block shockwaves, I thought you meant applying armament haki to yourself, right? You know, and then just like using that to tank the shockwave. Is that not what you meant? All right, then air me then. Like, fuck you, bro. Yo, fuck this guy. Why is he fucking airing me, guys? Like, oh, he hates me, man. I just want to
Aura
have a
is
good debate.
lost. Aura is lost by the second, bro. Stop talking.
Bro, shut up, bro. Nigga, see, you're fucking like you're boring, bro. Like your debates are boring. You're a
Okay.
fucking dickhead, like. Fuck, bro.
Okay.
Fuck, bro. Oh.
Wait,
Yo,
Yanni, who was you
guys,
debating?
type one in chat if you're listening. Yo, guys, type one in chat. Thank you. They're typing. They're fucking typing, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, that's funny.
Now, type one if I'm winning. Type one if I'm winning, guys. Spam the likes. Let's get the likes.
Type one if you're gay. Type one if you're gay.
Yo, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? Yo, type one if you want nitro, and type one if I'm winning, by the way.
Yeah.
As you can see, like the consensus is in my balls right now. I'm carrying them like my fucking ball sacks. Come on, guys.
Type
Wait,
one
can
if
you hear
Yanni
me?
is tier
What
3.
is he talking about, bro?
Yo, holy shit, my phone is lagging, bro.
Bro, I just want to debate, bro.
Yo,
Dancing.
can I tell you guys a story about C?
No, nigga.
So
No.
like once
Weird
upon a
ass nigga.
time,
Wait, is
there was
Yanni still? Wait, is Yanni still here? Is Yanni still here?
yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Yeah, my
Ooh,
fault. My shit crashed, bro. So you were saying I don't have to send the scan anymore, and you were about to give a disagreement with something.
Yeah, when you referred to like Armin Haki earlier, you're referring to the type of Armin Haki that you apply to your own body, right?
You apply to what?
Your own body.
Sure.
That's completely different from what they were doing. They were like literally sending out shockwaves themselves.
Yeah, they were
Or something similar
projecting
to it.
it. Yeah, they were using a more advanced version of it, and they were doing it with enough proficiency to block Whitebeard's tremor. Yeah.
It's no,
You think that's like a bad thing?
it's hold on. It's like literally different
What do you
because
think that?
one,
What do you think that proves?
yeah, okay,
Yeah,
like
I
you're
know it's
using
different. They're literally using a more advanced version of armament hockey on a higher level than Marco or anybody like that has ever
no.
displayed, which should
I
tell
think it
you
literally
that even
has
on a
different.
basic level, they're also better. No,
Wait,
that's
hold.
fine. I'm just telling you, if you've mastered something, wait, do you not agree that if you've mastered a higher level thing, that you've probably also mastered the basics? No point. This is just additional evidence that Kizaru's hockey is on another level from Marco's. Yes, I think we all agree on that.
Oh wait, okay. So like you're arguing for like the extent to which Kizaru has Haki, and rather than like
Yeah, I'm
arguing for
saying
them.
it doesn't even
Okay.
matter in which realm of armament hockey. Every realm of armament hockey, Kizaru has displayed himself to be superior, far superior to Marco.
Far
Like it's just
superior to
obvious. Yeah.
wait, your argument should be far superior to Queen, by the way. I'm helping you track because you're saying that Queen can't tank it and Kizaru can't, right? So that's the argument.
Oh yeah, my bad. Well, far superior to Marco or Queen. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, like
But nice little
insofar as
rhetorical jab, I guess.
no, I'm helping you out. Like I want to have an
Forks
honest.
99, Yanni 1. I don't know.
No one's fucking
No,
laughing,
go ahead.
brother. I want to have a good discussion with you. Come on, bro, we're friends.
Huh? No, you were doing that weird little. I'm gonna help you track. I guess so, bro. Anyway,
Shut the
what's up?
fuck up and debate, man.
Okay, cool.
I'm
so
just
we'll
trying to
go back to
understand.
what I was
Do you
saying.
think that this is like a real disagreement?
Shut up and debate, bro.
No, like I mean, I don't want to be too much of a
Real
skeptic. But
African brother,
I just
yeah.
don't know why it's enough of an extent to which
Shut
where
up and
Kizaru would
debate.
not be damaged by it because we see Queen's eyes like literally roll
Wait,
back.
can you guys let Yanni talk? Let Yanni talk.
Yeah, we literally see Queen's eyes like fucking roll back from the attack. Queen, who has Delphi, that most likely buffs his durability by a significant extent compared to Queen's base form. And like because Queen is so
Why are we
durable.
backtracking to 15 minutes ago? Why are we backtracking to 15 minutes ago?
We're not backtracking. The whole question is, okay, well, Kizaru might have more advanced haki than Queen, but Queen also has these other durability factors, including Queen's haki, yet Queen was damaged to a
Wait,
significant extent. Why is
that doesn't
Kizaru not
matter.
going to
Wait,
be
it doesn't
damaged to a
matter.
significant
So
extent?
when you it doesn't matter. So it's very ironic. It's very silly because when you say that Marco has this durability bypass thing, and then you bring up, well, he hurt Queen, who has a great devil fruit for durability. Yeah, we're talking about something that bypasses durability. It's completely irrelevant if Queen has a zone that helps with his durability. What we're really talking about is what can help you push back against something that bypasses your durability. To which I think that I've argued well enough that that's going to be hockey. That's going to be hockey level, and that Kizaru was vastly superior to both Marco and Queen in that aspect. So if your argument is just going to be, oh, well, Marco hurt somebody with vastly less hockey proficiency than Kizaru, that doesn't really do a whole lot for your argument. Like, I'm sorry.
Okay, I want to bring up like one more point and then like wrap up the debate or discussion or whatever. For this like specific point, I'll just say this before I wrap it up. Like this point, the whole reason why we even brought up the three admirals blocking Whitebed Shockwave was because I was calling into question the idea of regular armament haki, the one that you apply to yourself, you know, the basic version, being able to stop things like shockwaves. And then you then brought up the idea of haki in general, armament haki, being able to block shockwaves. And then I provided a distinction between regular and advanced armament haki, such that you're applying the advanced version outside of your body, and the other one is more like a shell or like a coating or casing, right? So that's why we brought that up, not because of Kizaru having enough haki to block the attack, because him having haki to block the attack is in question to begin with, unless you want to presume that he's using advanced haki to apply to himself. It doesn't even make sense.
Uh-huh. Well, this whole thing's a misunderstanding of why I even brought that up in the first place. I think I already established that with the basic, coating your body or pushing back against things trying to enter your body pause. With that form of armament hockey, I think I've already established that Kizaru has shown proficiency with it against much stronger characters like Gear Force Snake Man Yonko Luffy, who was undeniably either using Conqueror's hockey at the high end or advanced armament hockey at the low end against Kizaru, who was doing just fine blocking against it. And again, even if you want to say that Kizaru's just a physical beast, so is Luffy. So that doesn't really say a whole lot. The only
Don't
reason I
unleash
brought up
your
the other
Conqueror's
forms of hockey,
fork.
the only reason I brought up the other version of armament hockey is to say, look, there's also supporting evidence. Are vastly proficient within advanced armament hockey, which we know is a whole different level compared to basic armament hockey, which is what we were talking about. So that's just supporting evidence. If somebody's crazy elite at the advanced version, they're also probably crazy elite at the regular version. So we could look at that. We could look at the direct feats of comparing Gear 4 Luffy. We could look at the statement by Green Bull and the statements about the admirals that they're well above the level of Yonko commanders. I just think it's super obvious that Kizaru wins this fight, right? He probably just out staminas and then kills him. Anyway, I mean, you can count that as my conclusion for the entire debate. If you want to give one, that's fine. But
Okay. If we're doing conclusions, then I'm not gonna bring up the extra point. Then, so the argument that I started off with was just that, Marco has been shown to like be able to like have similar AP to Kizaru, and then that was through the Marineford scan, like, and then he then argued. I don't want to do this whole fucking conclusion shit. Like to conclude the point that we're on, because he did let the earlier point about Kizaru overpowering Marco, no, Marco overpowering Kizaru go through. If we talk about the second point, which we mainly argued on the entire debate, that was in regards to whether or not Kizaru was able to block Marco's shockwaves using his armament haki. And then I don't think he fulfilled his burden of proving that that type of haki can block Marco's shockwaves. He referred to the shockwaves as something that's a consequence of the Devil Fruit. But then I then questioned whether or not AP, like things like AP are consequence of Devil Fruits as well. And if those are Devil Fruit abilities, to which he'd have to commit himself to if he's ascribing things that are consequent of Devil Fruit abilities being abilities within themselves. I also mentioned speed being one of these type of things that are consequence of the L3 abilities, and like according to the question, that being able to be countered or like stopped by Armin and Haki. And then I don't think he just fulfilled his burden of proving that Marco shockwaves are able to be stopped by Armin and Haki. So I think that's the entire debate. Yeah. Wait, someone make a poll.
We didn't. Yeah, Yanni, you won. Did that nigga leave? Oh, he a
yeah, I'm
bitch.
Just know, bro.
I'm
If y'all
airing
vote
this
for
bitch
Yanni, I'm
out.
airing this bitch out.